Hi dears, good morning. Just to go through these activities, you can see pictures. People are engaged in various economic activities. Some are producing goods, some are also providing some services. So all these activities we can see that happen every minute around us. And how do we understand these activities? Only one way. We have to group them. We have to classify these activities. And by classifying these activities, we can understand these activities comes under which group. And this group of activities we can call as what? Sectors. So dears, what we are going to study today, our economics second chapter, the sectors of Indian economy. Sectors of Indian economy. So there are mainly three economic sectors: primary sector, secondary sector and tertiary sector. And first of all, we can discuss about primary sector. What is primary sector? Any activities that are undertaken directly by using natural resources. This we have to discuss with one example, the production of cotton. The production of cotton depends upon the natural factors like rainfall, sunshine, climate, etc. And what is the product here? Cotton is the product here. So cotton is a natural product. And also we have to discuss another example, this dairy. The dairy, in that activity, we are the dependent of the biological process of animals and also the availability of fodder. And what is the product here? Milk is the product. So milk is also a natural product. Similarly, the ores and minerals also natural resources. And all this comes under primary activity. Why we call it as primary activity? Because it provides the base forms of all other products. Why it is called as primary? Because it provides base forms for all other products subsequently make. You clear now? Similarly, since the products producing agriculture, fishing, forestry, all these together, we can call this sector as what? Agricultural sector also. Since we get products from agriculture, fishing, mining and also forestry, we can call it as what? Agricultural sector. Next we can discuss about the secondary sector. In the secondary sector, we can see the activities that covers the products change into other forms. The primary products changed into other forms in the process of manufacturing associated with the industry. That means this is the next step after primary. Here the primary product changed into other forms through manufacturing, or this manufacturing happened in sometimes in the factories or in the home workshops. So this is the next step after primary that we can discuss with one example. You know that cotton, it is a natural product, and this raw cotton we used for what? Spinning yarn, and that yarn we use for weaving cloth. So what happened? The primary product cotton here, it changed into other form, in the form of cloth. Similarly, other examples that in the case of raw sugar, sugar cane we used for what? Producing sugar. People also converts the earth into bricks, and that bricks we used for making buildings. People they converted earth into bricks. This bricks we used for making buildings also. So here in the secondary sector, we can see all the activities related to manufacturing or industry. So this sector we can call as what? Industrial sector also. So secondary sector is also known as industrial sector. After primary and secondary, there is activities falls under tertiary sector. And the activities in the tertiary sector different from primary and the secondary sector. What is the difference here? Primary and secondary sector, we can see that producing goods. But in the tertiary sector, it is not producing any goods. It provides some support or help or aid to the development of primary and secondary sector. Tertiary sector support for the development of primary and the secondary sector. For example, the goods that are produced in the primary and the secondary sector transported to the wholesale and the retail shops through trucks or trains during the tertiary sector. Other than this, the goods produced in primary and secondary sector stored in the godowns. So storage facilities also comes under which sector? The tertiary sector. So here we can see the tertiary activities that provide some services. For example, people they want to communicate through telephone or they have to borrow money from the banks. All these are providing services. That is why the tertiary sector, the activities comes under tertiary sector, or we call it as what? Service sector. Tertiary sector is also known as service sector because it is rendering services for the development of primary and secondary sector. Other than these, there are some personal services, the services of teachers, lawyers, engineers, doctors, and also the services of barbermen, barbers, tailors, etc. And nowadays you can see there is a new type of services like information technology. Then ATM booths are there, internet cafes are there. All these are the new services. So today we discussed about 3 economic sectors in Indian economy. First one, primary sector. Primary sector means directly exploiting the natural resources. Secondary sector, that means it change the form of primary product into a secondary product, a manufactured form it acquired. And the tertiary sector means it provides services. It stood for the development of primary and secondary sector. Dear students, I think all of you listen this class carefully and understand it. And any doubt you feel, you have to contact me. Thank you.